Alright. Here we go. I am, let's see, I think we are live. And let's go. I'm about to play some Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. For anyone that doesn't know, this just recently came out on Xbox Live Game Pass, which is why I finally decided to play it. I've been wanting to for a while, but, you know, just hadn't gotten around to it. I've also been playing 12 on the side. Final Fantasy 12, liking that a lot, but in the downtime, I do like to kind of unwind and play this. And when I say unwind, it's because it's just a much more straightforward game to play, right? So if you've been watching any of my previous streams, well, first of all, thank you. Secondly, I did a little bit of grinding since my last time playing. It's been a few days. I was playing on a daily basis for a while, but then over the weekend I was unable to really play and decided to jump in for a little bit here today. What I need to do now is basically I did what I needed to do with the Earth Crystal, beat the bad guy, cleanse the Earth Crystal. Now I'm kind of free to roam the world and look for my next adventure. I jumped on my boat, sailed across the ocean or waterway, whatever it is here, and found this new city here, and they've given me a canoe, and I now need to, looks like I'm guessing, jump in this river up here. I haven't used it yet, but that's what I'm about to do. And I'm guessing that canoe will take me on the rest of my adventure. So if you're just joining, I'm fairly high level. I think most of the bad guys I've been encountering have been pretty easy and pretty well equipped. I've got a fair amount of money. I've done a lot of grinding. Oh, there we go. There's my canoe. I don't know which way to go here, but I've done a lot of grinding, so my guy should be relatively tough. Although this area is new to me, so maybe this area, maybe I'm not overpowered here. Hey, that white croc's kind of cool. First time I've encountered one of those, but yeah, I actually think that's pretty cool. I will say, I know this is a super old game. Some of the character models are actually pretty cool, in my opinion. So here we go, let's kill it. Let's see how strong it is. Hey, it survived a couple of hits at least. And it did really good damage. Okay, so they are definitely stronger here than some of the previous guys I've encountered, enemies. But this is a new area to me, so I don't actually know where I'm going. I just obviously need to explore here in the new area. Red Piranha looks like a Magikarp on acid or something. Also, I've got obviously 4 characters in this game, if you're not super familiar with it. 4 party members. I've got my warrior, who I named Chuck Norris, because obviously Chuck Norris is strong. I've got my thief, who I named Al, just because I was going to name him Aladdin, because Aladdin's a thief, but I got lazy and stuck with Al. Rose, white mage, just because there's always a female character I feel like named Rose, or Rosa, or Rosalind, or something to that effect. And then Vivi Jr. for obvious reasons. Anyone that knows Final Fantasy IX will recognize that name and why I picked it. He is my favorite character in probably all of Final Fantasy. So here we go. It looks like, so I wasn't sure what I was doing when I first jumped into this game. I think there's 6 different classes and you can choose from 4 of the 6. I went with these 4. I didn't even actually didn't even look at the others. I didn't even realize at the time that there were 6 others, but I'm told that there were 2 others that I could have chosen from. I mean, I'm pleased with these ones. I think that's why I didn't even realize that there were 2 others, is because these seemed like kind of the stereotypical classes that of course you're going to pick. I mean, the only one, if I could trade any out, would maybe be the thief. Of course I'm going to go with the white mage and black mage, and then the knight, the warrior, or whatever, you know, some sort of... Hey, that's pretty, excuse me, pretty good gil here I got from this fight. I am going to heal though. Let's see. Who do I want to heal? Chuck Norris needs healing. That's it, really. Wish I knew what my destination here was. You know what, I should save though. I save a lot because I'm a coward. And I hate redoing things. Alright, this is leading up to the ocean. So I've probably gone too far. Okay, let's kill this thing. I'm just gonna defend with her because they're not doing much damage anyway. There we go. Killed the first one of those I encountered. But yeah, okay, that goes up to the ocean. I don't want to go there. Looking for, I mean, just the next city, the next anything. A cave. I mean, I just got this little canoe and trying to figure out what's next. In the meantime, these guys are giving me pretty good experience and gil, so that's nice. Came from down, so let's go. That leads to the ocean. I don't want to go there. At least I don't think I want to go there. There's the acid trip Magikarps and the white croc. I do like that white croc. Just kind of neat looking. Well, the Magikarp aren't too bad. That croc is pretty tough though. Well, at least for just the normal bad guys at least. Most of them I'm killing in one hit. So this one is a little stronger than usual. Let's go up here. Anything? If anybody has played this game before, let me know. I haven't read any like walkthroughs or anything on it. I don't want to. I've been just kind of figuring it out as I go, which I'm good with. I played a good number of the other Final Fantasies, but not all of them, especially not the more recent ones. I played way back when, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 12. I've been playing more recently. And then, I guess 2. 9's my favorite. VV is my favorite character. Okay, I think it's the first one of these I fought. It's a different, I fought a similar one not long ago, but this is the first of this specific species. Let's burn him. I don't want to use, yeah, we'll burn him. It looks like a plant, so they're usually weak against fire. They're not that weak against it, at least. So there we go. Killed that, only 500 gil out of that thing. I wonder if I'm supposed to... Oh yeah, it did specifically tell me to go to the volcano. Forgot about that. Or near the volcano or something like that, so we'll find it now that we're here. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I played earlier. I did a little tiny bit of grinding this morning, but I really hadn't played too much in the last few days. Just because my son has been, over the weekend, my son hogged the computer. Alright. Anything... Can I get into the volcano? I know it told me something about the volcano. Just a little tangent rant here. This werewolf, the green poison wolf. I think it's werewolf? Like, that's just stupid. These are bad guys that I encountered very early in the game. I don't know why there was such a low level of bad guys right here. It's weird. Alright. Yes, I can go into the volcano. Alright, I'm gonna go back out real quick. Just to save, now that I know what I'm doing. Wish there was somewhere I could... Oh, you know what? I had the dragon... Is this Mount Gulag? Gulag? Mount Gulg? I don't know how to pronounce it. But there's a Dragon of Mount Gulg magic card from that recent Final Fantasy set, and I pulled that not too long ago. And since I had never played this one, Final Fantasy 1, I didn't really know anything about that creature or have any real appreciation for it, so I sold it. It's like a $60 card. I now kind of regret that because, shoot, just walked in the lava because I'm an idiot. But then I kind of regret it because now I'm playing this game and, you know, maybe I'll actually appreciate it a little bit more, but we'll see. But because of that, I have a feeling there's a dragon in this volcano. Just because I saw the magic card. Ogre Mage heals himself. But I do have pretty much the most modern, updated, powerful weapons that I could have. Excuse me. Give me just a moment. I need to check something. Let's see. Alright. Here we go. Back in action. Do I have to walk in the lava in some places? Defend. I'm gonna use Blizzard. I'm gonna burn in through all my stuff and wanna go out and heal probably, but the nearest place to heal is a little bit of a trek, I think. I don't know, I wandered for a bit, so maybe it's not as far as it seemed. Oh, that coward. I only get 300 experience out of that. Alright, how do I cross this without getting too hurt? Guessing you just have to. Let's see. Or maybe some point in the game there's something you can use to prevent yourself from getting hurt. If so, I just don't have that yet. Sphinx, okay. I still am not seeing any way to cross though, even from down here. Wonder if I'm missing something. I mean, I could just run. That's gonna hurt. I would think there's gotta be some sort of item that I'm supposed to use. But I don't remember seeing anything yet. Let's see. I'll just... that's a long run. I'm paranoid about this. Horned Devil. Okay, I fought these before, but they were gargoyles. Slightly different color at the time, too. I'm wondering if I just gotta run across. Alright, let's just run. I got lots of heals. I mean, maybe there's some item somewhere that reduce this, but I don't know. That's a little bit confusing to me. I was assuming there'd be like a... oh yeah, I'm barely hurt still. Some sort of an item that would reduce this or prevent it. What the... oh, dang it. So yeah, you gotta go take damage here too. This is annoying. Unless, like I said, unless I've missed some item that I'm supposed to get that reduces or prevents the fire damage. Oh, no. Okay, well, it didn't hurt too bad. Sorry if I'm progressing a little bit slowly here. I've just been a little confused about, I mean, everything. These guys are kind of tough. Just because there were so many of them. It does make me a little concerned about this whole dungeon. I may need to go do a little more grounding before I go deep into this dungeon. Because if I get too deep into this, and I've got the floor hurting me, everything, these guys could be tough. Especially, I'm gonna probably grab that chest. Oh, that chest too. Monsters, crap. Let's blizzard these losers. Alright, I'm gonna need to heal just because I'm starting to get a little weak. Mithril Helm, I already have it. So that sucks, but whatever. Double check and make sure I already have it. Yeah, I'm wearing it. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of cure here too. And more monsters. Same too. Yeah, I may leave here and level up a bit more. Because all this fire, I mean, it's only these two aren't so bad, but that last fight, there were a lot of them. It looks like enemy, it's running around aimlessly in this dungeon for quite a while. just because there's different paths to go. Like, I mean, look at this maze, basically. Right, there's also a place I could go. Plus, I might be able to go and explore right outside where I just was. Not sure. It's, they're not undead. Yeah, I don't really have anything. Oh, gee, see, this is what I was afraid of. There's fewer of them this time than last time, but it's still. Yeah, I'm gonna have her heal me. I mean, it's not that bad of damage, it's just that there's so many of them. Alright, we're gonna have to go do some leveling out. And I may explore around a little bit. And see if there's any like fireproof or fire resistant stuff I can get that will help here. Cause yeah, over here to the left, I'm not. Oh, you know what? I bet I could do here. I bet I can go up through the door above me and around and come out over to the left and avoid the lava here. Okay, so these guys I'm not as worried about. But yeah, that fire, I mean, it doesn't even do that much damage. It's you know, was 30 apiece, but it's like when there's 4 or 5 of them doing 30 damage to you, that's a little bit brutal. Here we go. I'm gonna take more damage. The gray ones, I think you can just physically hurt. Yeah, okay. Nice. Let's get out of here. Like I said, those guys weren't overwhelming or anything, but I am just paranoid because it looks like a fairly, I don't know, lengthy dungeon with lots of different ways I could go, and that makes me think I'm going to end up spending a good amount of time wandering the dungeon. That's what I hate, to be honest, in games. I don't even mind long dungeons or whatever so much as I mind the wandering aimlessly and getting in back to back random battles. Not a fan of that personally. I don't really mind random battles that much. Okay, I gotta heal him. I'm gonna die. Yeah, these crocodiles are pretty tough. Man, it's not gonna heal enough. Oh. One tuner too late. Although it still only would have healed 40. This should be almost dead. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, 4,000 gil there, though. Well, yeah, okay. I definitely need to heal. Chuck Norris is dead. I know most people would think that's impossible. Do I have any revive magic? I don't think I do. Oh, okay. Looks like I do life, probably. Revive me at 1. Alright, I'm gonna go back to that town. And I'm gonna try to do some grinding a little bit closer to town. Because it does look like these guys definitely stepped up their difficulty, because I'm still taking them out without too much trouble, but it's when I get into a dungeon fighting all these guys, I'm gonna have some challenges, like floor after floor fighting these dudes. Especially the guys that are casting like status effects. Which way did I come from? Over here, right? Oh, right there. I know it's not the best time to do streaming. It's late and it's Monday. Oh, Al's dead. But if you're watching Al, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is getting to this place is actually a significant step up in difficulty. Just these guys in the water are a lot stronger than what I had been dealing with. There we go. I feel better now that I can get here and heal. And I think I've bought all the items in this town. All of the what do you call it? Equipment, at least. But I am gonna go buy some more healing potions, like high potions and stuff, because my guys have enough life now, and they're doing enough damage in that dungeon that I think I'm gonna need them. But yeah, it looks like it definitely stepped up a bit in difficulty for that next dungeon. High potions, there we go. Cost 150. Fortunately, I got lots of money now. Probably gonna need some ethers. And some Phoenix Downs, probably. Probably need a little bit of everything, to be honest. These are so dang expensive. Buy more potions because they're cheap. Alright, so I just spent all my money. Yeah, I've got all the spells and everything here, so there's not a whole lot I can do. But what I think I'm going to do is a little bit of grinding. Right here, the bad guys aren't too crazy, and I think I can beat them pretty easily, so it's not a huge benefit to grind right here. But here, out in the water, they seem to be a significant step up. She's not They're great attackers, so I'm just gonna defend with them. Oh shoot, Al's still dead. I'd forgotten about that. It annoys me actually that status effects and whatnot aren't cured by resting. I remember that happening with poison too, but I didn't think about it with KO or whatever, knockout. Okay. I will use her magic, her life. And then I'll just go spend the 200 and restore her magic and his life. So here we go. Let's get back out in the water. Save again. I obsessively save because I'm a coward and I don't like doing things over. But yeah, poison in this game is the worst. I mean, I hate status effects in every game. I mean, I guess everyone does. Not like a uniquely me thing. But the worst is bad guys that cast multiple. I haven't run into that at all, but I've been playing 12 lately too, and gosh, it seems like every other bad guy has attacks that like cast multiple status effects on your whole party at once. Like every boss, it seems like at least. But I do enjoy 12 quite a bit. This one I enjoy in a different way, just because I enjoy the simplicity of it. You can just kind of sit down and click enter. I am getting to a more difficult spot in the game right now, based on compared to my level at least. So I've been cruising along fairly easily the last couple places, but not so much here. Let's take out these red piranhas again. Okay, let's thunder these red piranhas. That's scary. I didn't even kill him. Okay. Evil acid trip magic carp's dead. And that croc is, yeah, he's tough. He's got a lot of life, it seems like. It still only takes like 2 hits from my big guy to kill him, but did a good amount of damage there. And the nice thing right here, like I'm fighting guys that are fairly high level for me, and I'm right here by this walled town, whatever, lake town or whatever it's called. Crescent Lake, I think is what it's called. Lake Town is from another show. I can't remember what it is though. Game, I don't remember. Somebody remembers what Lake Town. I'm sure there's Lake Town in lots of things. Hey, took him out fairly easily there. 2,000 XP every time, or 2,000 gil and almost 2,000 XP. And I got a high potion. Nice. Alright, so I've got the latest equipment. Like, I can't get any better equipment. But hopefully I can just level up a bit and get a little stronger. I don't think there's anything I can buy, at least. Well, unless I can go find a new town and potentially find some better equipment. But yeah, I'll have to go explore. But this next dungeon does definitely seem like a step up. Everybody's casting fire, and you have to get burned walking on some of those tiles there. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, is there some sort of equipment I could buy, or something I can find that's going to prevent me from taking damage as I run across that. Like that, I feel like is pretty common in games, right? Like you can't go in here, or it's risky to go in here because it's going to hurt you, but then later you find some special boots or some gem that you can carry and it won't hurt you anymore. I don't know if it's like that, or if you just have to suck it up and run through and take a hit. It's only like 1 damage per square, but still. I don't want to take all that damage, you know? Hey, at least you went for my other guy, not my Al. I don't want Al to die. 2 levels up there, there we go. And he's nearly dead. Maybe I will go level up, or heal again. I know I just healed, but it's cheaper to go in here and sleep to heal than it would be to use a potion on my entire party. I mean, potions are $40, so 40 times 4, 160, and then if I use like ethers on top of that, like, yeah, it's to restore their magic, it's definitely more expensive to use individual items. Okay, it's late, so if you are watching, thank you for joining. Late, oh, it's late here, and I'm East Coast time. Yeah, just a bunch of stinking magic carp, red piranhas. But yeah, it's helping me level up for sure. And then when I go back into the dungeon, I should be in okay shape. I do need to find some way to, I don't know, take less fire damage, I guess. Everything's doing fire damage. Those one guys, I ran into 5 of them, and they all are casting, what is it, Firaga, or whatever. It's a fire attack that hits your whole party. That was pretty brutal. Oh, they just did 100 damage to Al. Those white crocs are pretty tough, I tell ya. Let's see. I'm just grinding at the moment because the next dungeon I encountered was relatively tough as soon as I got a few rooms in, and it looks like the floor does damage to you, and there's enemies I encountered that do a bunch of fire damage to like the whole party, and they were like, I was hitting like 5 guys at a time, and all of them were casting spells that do, I think it was Firaga or Fyra, I don't remember what it was, but where it does damage to your whole party, and then there's like 5 of them, so my guys were just taking a ton of damage, and I decided it's better to go level up a little bit. I'd love to find something with fire resistance, but I don't know if there's anything like that in this phase of the game or not. Let's actually double check. I'm pretty positive I have the most up-to-date equipment from Crescent Lake here. It'd be great to grab something that had some fire resistance. Well, nothing then. Okay. I don't remember seeing anything in any other town either. I've got all the most recent equipment. There are some magic spells I do not have because they're really expensive, but that's it. I don't like these piranhas and crocodiles. I mean, I guess I do like them in the sense that they're actually helping me to level up. 1,000 gil, nice. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. 2 of the gators. The fish aren't as bad. But they're not easy either. Here we go. They are gonna kick my butt. Jeebus. This is just a bad match, really. Where I hit, yeah, some tough dudes. At least they're going after him. There, I should be okay, I think. I still don't have a lot of health for most of my guys, but, well, wasted it on him. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and heal, because that was a tough fight. Like, that's the first time I've run into that many bad guys at once in this area. And these guys are pretty strong. Up here, not so much. At least last I checked. Let's see if we can get in a fight or two up here. Actually, these guys are a little tougher. Or a little more annoying, at least. Yeah, see how they do like a couple of damage? They poison me. The poison's really annoying. I did 50 to him, though. 36. I mean, that poison does a lot of damage. Yeah, these guys weren't as bad. And poison has to be healed, or it will continue doing damage to you. Yeah, they didn't really do too much. I mean, if I had to fight them repeatedly in a dungeon without a chance to heal, I would be in trouble, probably. Especially if I had to keep using my potions. I mean, ethers or antidotes or whatever. Got a few of these, they're not too bad. Only 102 gil. Of course, I just said they're not too bad, so that explains why they're not giving me more money. Wow, I've not fought any of these hydras. I've also not fought any of these crocodiles. I'm guessing they're weaker than the white crocodile. So this is the first for me. Am I about to die here? Is this going to be tough? I don't think she's tough enough to make this worth anything. I'm going to do Blizzara. Oh yeah, they do good damage. I would think that these green normal crocodiles should be weaker than the white ones. But they're still doing good damage. Oh yeah, the hydras. And the hydras seems like they were weaker than the crocodiles, which is weird. But good job, Vivi. You saved the day. Looking at my stuff here. No status effects or anything. I think it should be good to keep fighting. I do save constantly out of paranoia and because I don't like to redo anything. Oh, these things are easy. I actually wandered up on the land. I mean, there's a point where they were not easy and I was having trouble with them. But it's been a while. Yeah, these piranhas. They're in pain. Let's take out this crocodile. Do a little healing here. I seem to like going after Al, my thief. Or he might just have lower defense. Okay, so this is a new one. I've not fought any of these green piranhas either. I have fought the green crocodiles now. They didn't see, this is an interesting mix. The green crocodiles I have fought, I couldn't really tell if they were stronger or weaker than the white ones. I seemed like maybe weaker. I would guess the green piranhas are weaker than the other ones, the red ones. Hydras, I couldn't really tell how strong or weak those were. And these Ochus or whatever, there's a stronger version of them too. Alright, I'm going for the fish first, because he seems like a low-hanging fruit. I'll just defend with her. And let's use some Bozara. Stinking poison. Yeah, that crocodile is definitely easier than. Alright, there we go. The poison not only continues after the battle, doesn't go away, but it also hurts you as you walk around. And if I go and heal in the inn, rest, it doesn't even cure my poison then, which is really freaking annoying. Alright, I need to do a bit more grinding now that I have explored this next dungeon a little bit. See, it's tough. I think it's late. I think I'm going to call it a night. Probably do a little more grinding through the day yesterday, and maybe tomorrow night I will be able to resume and actually continue with the game. But thank you guys for watching. Now that I am healed up, let's go out and save. And like I said, I will do a little grinding, hopefully during the day tomorrow, between work calls and stuff. But all right, thank you guys. Have a good one. Give me a like if you're still watching, and thanks. Bye.